Happy Chinese New Year, everyone! In this video, let's talk about 5 tips on how you can make your multi-millions. Since it's Chinese New Year, I have 5 Chinese entrepreneurs and business people who will give their tips for you. So if you're excited, enjoy the rest of the video.
Kongsi Batsai! Please subscribe to Marvin's channel and don't forget to hit the bell.
Can you say please subscribe in Mandarin?
I don't know.
No, so enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Hey guys, happy Chinese New Year. In this video, to celebrate Chinese New Year, I want to give you 5 tips from Chinese entrepreneurs, Chinese businessmen, Chinese investors on how you can actually make your multi-millions. As you all know, Chinese Filipinos have been doing well. You look at the top rich Filipinos, a lot of them have Chinese origin, a lot of them have Chinese blood as well. What are the traits that they have that capitulated them from where they were, not so rich before, to where they are right now? So I hope you enjoy these 5 tips, and happy Chinese New Year, everyone.
Gusto ko malaman, ano style mo? Chinkitan, wealth coach, how do you diversify your investments? And how can other people apply it also na wala pa silang ka-background sa diversification? Alam lang nila yung concept ng Pilipino na basta maka-jackpot ako, lagay ko na lang todo lahat. Pag may sikat na investment, doon ko lalagay lahat eh. So, how do you do it?
Nautusan lang akong bumili ng suka sa labas. Nakita na ako, iniyaya na ako mag-vlog nito. Tignan mo naman ugali nito.
mga 10 gagawin natin ngayon. 10 vlog lahat. 10 lahat.
No, seriously, when it comes to wealth creation, definitely I always tell people na diversification is key. Diversification in the sense of not only scattering your investment. So, yung parati sila, never put your eggs in one basket. Is that right?
Correct.
But I always tell people also, that meaning of diversification must not first be applied in terms of investment. It must first be applied actually in cash flow. When you say cash flow, your sources of income, you cannot only afford to have one source of income. You just imagine, if you have only one source of income, what happens if you lose your job? What happens if your business slows down? What happens if your career slows down? So, anong nangyayari niyan? That's the reason why people get trapped. So, the diversification process doesn't first need to be applied in investment. It must first be applied in cash flow. On the second place, if you didn't invest it, if you don't have several sources of cash flow, my challenge to you is how can you invest?
Tapos yung pa napapansin ko sa Pilipino, no, konti na lang yung ipon, tapos wala pang extra pumapasok, tapos they want yung pera na yun, pag in-invest sila, magic ka, agad nakikita.
Oo, kaya nga ako parati ang ginagawa ko, kunyari may regular akong income. Ang regular income ko to ay lahat pambayad ng mga necessities ko. Tapos meron akong secondary income, tertiary income, di ba, pang-apat na income. Yung second income, meron na akong goal. My second income, lahat ng income nito pang investment. Di ba? Nagigets nyo? So, yan ang ginagawa ko. And likewise, so pagka may pumapasok na siya na multiple sources of income, just the time I also learn how to diversify also in terms form of my investment.
Pero is it safe to say na kunyari, may isa kang income, yung goal mo, yung unang income, yun na bahala sa lahat ng panggastos mo, yun na yung pang araw-araw, yun na yung pang Meralco, yun na yung pang tuition, yun na yung pang tubig, tapos anything extra, yun na yung pang invest, or...
Yan yung ano ko, yan yung ginagawa ko personally.
Okay.
That's what I do because syempre naman we have to meet all our needs, no, and that one shouldn't be compromised. And any other excess, no, again, hindi yan pang shopping, hindi yan pang bakasyon, hindi yan pambago ng laptop, pambili ng sapatos, damit, di ba? Yun para sa akin, I grow my money first. Yun ang ginagawa ko talaga.
What drives me is a constant surge to level up and to get into the next round of the next game, and that's what challenged me.
Was there a turning point, or you were just really inspired that I have to just start my own ladder already, instead of just being the boss, I'll just be the boss of myself?
It's a confluence of different factors that came into the picture. Number one, I got into myself in an area of competence wherein I know I can do it. Number two, I have some financiers who would come and want me to join them, and my only contribution is the knowledge that I know. Number three, I've had a network of people who would believe in me. So if you summarize all of those things, it's a confluence of factors wherein God just gave you the right time, the right condition for you to do so.
Wow. You speak a lot of you started company B, you went into the retail industry. Do you suggest that they start with something that they're really good at, or an opportunity that presents itself, that there's a good area that they can start, no competition, something like that?
Well, there are two areas. Number one, you can't do anything if you're not good in it. And number two, even if you're good at it, you got to make sure that the thing you're entering is something that carries value. Ang galing-galing mo nga bumenta, shabu naman ang binibenta. And so you got to make sure that those two things will have to match. Well, what drives me to learn more is because I want to teach more. So how can you teach if you're not learning? And I never realized, yun yung natutunan ko kay Peter, one of my speakers kanina. Sabi na, you convert education into entertainment. So that I love entertainment, pero yung education for me is entertainment na eh. So I always want to learn something new so I can share with people something new. And that in effect is you add value to other people.
You do around 300 talks a year. Does it ever come to a point that it gets tiring already, or another talk?
Yes.
Does it come to a point where baka I'll just taper down, I'll just have my talks for the next year na
That's
lang?
true. That feeling is there. Yung bang, ano ba? 300 na. Dapat more.
Talk a lot about passion kanina during your talk, that if it's passion but you're not making money from it, it's only a hobby.
Yeah, it's not passion. It's something you love doing. Everybody love eating. Will that be your passion, di ba? And so we just have to redefine passion according to the understanding of its word intent, and not according to the person intending to put meaning into it.
How will they know na it's not really working? I don't have any clients. When should they know to pull the plug into it and just get something that's profitable already?
Well, that's okay. You don't have to pull the plug. The plug is taken away from you.
Tech and digital tips for you. Number one, learn as much as you can. Don't jump into the business just because, ito yung ito yung making money ngayon. Sinabi ni Shansi doon sa video nila ni Marvin. Don't just jump in because of these things. That's very shallow, and chances are you will fail. Study, study, study. Know what really takes for you to be able to, number one, create value. Because if you don't have value, people will not buy your stuff. You cannot sell anything to companies, you cannot sell anything to people. How do you create that value? By knowing more about the market, by knowing more about the product you need, by knowing more about the demand out there. So you suit your product or service to the demands, make sure it's best in class, and then you ship it out. So invest here. There are a lot of blogs that you can read. So many blogs for social media. There's Social Media Examiner, and among a slew of others. Hootsuite has a blog. You can follow them. HubSpot has a blog for SEO. You have Moz, which is arguably the most popular blog. Subscribe to their inbound marketing news Moz Top 10. You have Conversion Excel for conversion rate optimization. These are not my blogs, but we do have our basic and advanced SEO news and advice, which is seo-hacker.com. That's my blog, and we publish stuff there about SEO and digital marketing as well. If you want to learn more, you can follow us there and subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. After you learn all of these things, trust me, I only started with a capital of 1,300 pesos to build this company and the other companies that I have, just because I invested here. If you can do that, God bless you. I think it's still doable. It's not too late, actually.
Yeah, it's not too late. It can be done. No, we actually need more entrepreneurs and investors. That's why we're doing this event, so that you can learn more on how you can actually know the rudiments on how you can invest and do business as well.
Started muna, I would say, from failure. Kasi I actually someone who never did well in school. Kick out ng dalawang Chinese school, repeat twice, until now never finished college. While studying, I work as a cargador sa warehouse din. And doon mabilis makaipon.
Okay.
So I was able to ipon. Then when I came back, I started bakery with my brother. I started a business in with a friend of mine. Bagsak-bagsak, basta marunong kumita, magnegosyo, okay na ako dyan. I lost the business. I end up with, ito yung utang ko, then lumaki pa. Dahil lang doon sa conversion.
Do you still remember what was the largest amount of debt at its peak na naalala mo?
Okay, umabot kasi siya ng 8-figure.
Okay, whoa!
Yes,
A tip for people who are, by the way, the people who watch the vlogs are 25 to 44. A lot of them are employed. Some of them have good amount of income already, pero they don't know how to start. If you would give an advice for people who are scared to quit their job, what would you tell them? And what would be your tip for them para they can make their either first million or first 10 million upwards?
Okay, several things you can do. One, I would say, start hanging out with people who you want to become. You want to become business person, you want to be master ng stock market like Marvin. You hang out with these people because you're gonna learn for free na eh. Una yon. Also, you get to pick up yung tamang mindset nila, tamang discipline din. And also, sometimes kasi they can become your partner din. Or you know, mentor or whatever. So that's one thing you can do. Find the right environment for you. Another thing you can do is also kasi for me, this is what happened to me. Yung 3 E's na tinatawag ko. First, you need to explore.
Okay.
So you can try stock market, you can try business, you can look at real estate kasi you wanna explore. Kasi sometimes ito hindi exactly ito. Unless you explore, then mahanap mo ano yung nag-resonate sa'yo. Like for you did some exploration muna, but you stick with stock market. So for me, first you explore. Once you explore several options, then you start eliminating. Ano muna talagang bagay sa akin before you execute. So that hindi sayang oras mo, like napili mo na muna yung ano. Then like what Marvin always say din, start small. Para kung matalo man lang o malugi ka, at least you can recover very quick.
Okay, galing. How does it happen? How do you start from 0 to 1 million?
Okay.
Wait, that's a nice 0 to 1 million.
Bago tayo talaga bro.
Oo.
Wag lang 1 million to 0. No? Yun yung nangyari sa akin, 1 million to 0.
Or from profit to passion.
Sounds parang unique na unique yun Ang importante kasi pag tayo ay empleyado, yumayaman naman tayo because of what we do with our spare time. Yan kasi ang difference ng marami, no? Kasi spare time mo, what do you do? Nagsisearch ka ba ng mga video, sa nanonood ka lang po the whole day, or ang ginagawa mo, gimmick, barkada, or more chillax. Kasi kapag ikaw ay nag-work, syempre may 8 to 5 na job, but after your work, what do you do next? You still have time, di ba? Na maraming mga negosyante naging successful because of what they did in their spare time. So you use that, and from there, kasi ang ating purpose, nagsisimula yan yung passion, di ba? Passion is overrated, pero
I watched a video that said that passion daw is overrated. Oh.
Yeah. Yung passion, overrated in the sense na, di ba, follow your passion, ganyan. Pero if we will break it down, ng passion kasi nagsisimula yan sa interest. So, ano ba yung interest natin? Kasi pag tinanong mo isang tao, di ba, lagi kami nakakakuha ng kaya question na may magandang negosyo na pasukin. Si Marvin siguro, ano ba yung magandang stocks na mag-investan? Ano ba yung magandang gawin para, di ba, makapag-start ako ng negosyo?
Trivia, hindi pwedeng yun. Pero what I normally get is, ano magandang stock bilhin bukas? That's one of the top questions I get every day. Or, Marvin, bagsak yung stocks ko, anong gagawin ko? Yun.
Mas urgent, di ba?
So
Mas, ano siya, kumbaga, mas specific. Pero, pag may nagtanong sa akin na magkano ba, ano ba dapat yung gusto kong magandang negosyong pasukin, ang question nila talaga is, ano ba yung magandang negosyo na pasukin ko na hindi ako magpapagod or yung hindi ako mahihirapan. Ano ba yun yung gusto nilang itanong na question which is walang ganong negosyo. Lahat ng negosyo pinaghihirapan. Lahat yan pinagpawisan. Dahil nga pag ikaw ay napapagod, nasa-stress ka, maganda yun kasi kaya nga may stress Ang stress, ibig sabihin yan, you are doing something meaningful to you. Dahil kung hindi meaningful yan, hindi ka masa-stress. So, stress and meaning goes hand in hand. How do you change your perspective na itong stress ito can actually help me? So now, as an employee, do not think na ikaw ay isang empleyado. Yun ang start ng negosyo. In other words, kung empleyado ka, dapat ang tingin mo sa work mo, negosyo. paano ko papaluguin yung aking skills, yung aking abilities, yung aking asset, paano ba mapapawaw ang aking boss para pag nagnegosyo ko na, alam mo na rin yung mga qualities na kung paano ka mawawaw. I heard this from one speaker, I think it was Butch Jimenez Jr. And it was really fantastic. I heard this like, I don't know if I was still single. Sabi niya na kung ikaw daw, as an individual, we need 3 types of skills in order to be successful in life. The first one is how to be an employee. Ibig sabihin, kasi pag empleyado ka, madidisiplina ka eh. Papasok ka, kailangan, may boss ka, pag alisin namin ng boss mo, diba? 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, papasok ka, nagkakaroon ka ng discipline.
I don't know if I asked this before, pero were
Yeah.
you ever an employee?
A few times.
You were, okay. Sige. Okay.
A few times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So,
you discipline as an employee.
Discipline as an employee, tapos yung nagiging aware ka sa corporate. Kasi maraming mga negosyo kaya nag-fail dahil yung mga owners walang disiplina, wala naman mag-correct sa'yo, wala accountability. You need to go to work at this particular time, walang mga deadlines. Kaya ang mga negosyante kailangan self-motivated ka eh. Kasi pag hindi ka self-motivated, ang bilis ma-demotivate. Pag walang pumasok na benta, wala na yung wala na yung sense of urgency mo. Kaya being an employee is very important. Second one naman is of course being an entrepreneur or entrepreneur. Paano ka mag-negosyo? Even yung maliliit lang na negosyo, mag-start ka muna with fishball or karang ako, yung bata ako, nagbebenta ako ng mga bag. Bata pa lang na-expose na ako sa pagbebenta. Paano ba yung ins and outs, inventory. Unti-unti matututunan mo yan.